Find a comfortable position, sitting or lying down. You can use bolsters to support yourself, pillows, or even cover yourself with a blanket. Once you are comfortable, close your eyes or soften your gaze and begin focusing on your breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Feel the rhythm of your breath. Anytime your mind begins to wander, just bring your focus back to your breath. When Herod the king heard this, he was troubled, and all Jerusalem with him. And assembling all the chief priests and scribes of the people, he inquired of them where the Christ was to be born. They told him, in Bethlehem of Judea, for so it is written by the prophet, "And you, O Bethlehem, in the land of Judah, are by no means least among the rulers of Judah. For from you shall come a ruler who will shepherd my people, Israel." Then Herod summoned the wise men secretly and ascertained from them what time the star had appeared. And he sent them to Bethlehem, saying, "Go and search diligently for the child, and when you have found him, bring me word, that I too may come and worship him." Matthew 2, 3-8. And being warned in a dream not to return to Herod, they departed to their own country by another way. Matthew 2:12. Then Herod, when he saw that he had been tricked by the wise men, became furious, and he sent and killed all the male children in Bethlehem and in all that region who were 2 years old or under, according to the time that he had ascertained from the wise men. Matthew 2:16. Herod was threatened by the birth of a so-called king, and asked the Magi to tell him where they found the child, secretly planning to find and kill Jesus. They do not comply, and Herod's horrific response is to slaughter every boy under 2 years old in Bethlehem, intending to kill Jesus among them. Many families suffered the loss of children due to Herod's actions. Their suffering is the result of someone else's sin. God's people are being sinned against by Herod, the power-crazed king. God's people and God's kingdom will always face opposition. The storyline of the Bible, history, and our own experiences confirm this. Jesus told his followers to expect it. We should not be surprised when we encounter pain and suffering. It is part of life in a fallen world. Suffering will exist until Jesus returns. Dear friends, do not be surprised at the fiery ordeal that has come on you to test you, as though something strange were happening to you, but rejoice inasmuch as you participate in the suffering of Christ, so that you may be overjoyed when his glory is revealed. 1 Peter 4:12-13. This means we don't have to ignore suffering, but we can engage those who are suffering with the hope of the Christmas story, that Jesus was born into a world of suffering, and that he suffered on our behalf, and that we eagerly await his return, when he will put an end to all suffering. Herod the king inflicts suffering to maintain his power. Jesus, the King of Kings, lays down his power to suffer for us. Take some time to reflect on the following questions. How are you suffering at the moment? Which other people in your life are going through a hard time? Pray that your suffering Savior Jesus would bring comfort in your time of need. When you are ready, bring your awareness back to your space. Open your eyes. Thank you for joining me today. Namaste.